Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Holotide here, and today I want to talk about something that I've kind of noticed and thought about for a couple of days now, and that is how it seems like Bungie may be trying to pull players away from one specific franchise, a franchise that Bungie has had a history with, and that is Halo. Now, people are really going to be like, is Bungie really trying to steal Halo fans? And lately, it feels less like a coincidence and more like a plan. Bungie built Halo, then they left it, and now with Marathon on the horizon, they're not just making a new game, they're trying to make a statement. Let's rewind just a little bit. Like I said, Bungie made Halo what it is today. The arena shooter, the sci-fi lore, the weapons, Master Chief. But since leaving the franchise after Reach, Halo's kind of struggled with its identity. 343 Studios, 343 Industries, now Halo Studios, took over, and while Halo Infinite brought back some hope and some momentum, it didn't really last. Now, I think that Bungie was watching, building, and plotting. In 2023, they dropped the Marathon trailer. It's not a remake of the old classic, it's a reimagining, if you will. It's not focused on a single-player campaign, but it's a sci-fi extraction shooter. That this was going to be their PvP game. And I think maybe within Bungie, they thought that we're here to dominate the genre again. But it's not just about the game, it's about the audience. The Halo audience. Now, why do I say that? Well, let's just look at who's been invited behind the curtain. Some of your favorite Halo content creators, streamers, lore guys, montage makers, they're getting early access, they're becoming Marathon creators, they're seeing the teasers. Hidden Xperia was plastered all over the Marathon marketing. Some people have pivoted their content to talking about Marathon a lot more. Slowly, but noticeably. Even during the gameplay commentary stuff, we heard people talking about how this game feels more like Halo than it does a movement shooter. Bungie let off the stream with the creators of Halo, and Destiny. But there's reasons for all of this. I don't think that Bungie is necessarily marketing Marathon to everyone. And again, this is an extraction shooter. People have already expressed their displeasure for the extraction shooter genre. And while you may think that Halo players aren't really into extraction shooters, I can see that potential for sure. I don't think that this means that Bungie isn't targeting disappointed Halo players, the ones who miss the glory days, the ones with nostalgia for finish the fight. And I really do think that Bungie is trying to get a little bit of that fan base. And with the lull in Halo content, the lull in Halo games right now, with at least until next year, I think Bungie is absolutely trying to make a play for those players. And to be fair, Halo players are extremely loyal. And I think Bungie wants more than just a hit game. They want a community around that game. They want competitive players, they want lore people, they just want content creators. And even with all the quote-unquote negativity around the game, I think that it's working. We've seen Halo Forgers tweet out maps that look like Marathon, and Bungie and the Marathon account actually responded to them, and I think that is on purpose. In fact, I just watched a Sean W video, and he actually points that out too. So I'm on the same wavelength, I had that in my script. Now, if all the Halo rumors are true, we're going to be getting a Combat Evolved remake, remaster, thing potentially next year. They've said some people think that we're going to see things at the Xbox showcase in June, or at the Game Awards we're going to get something. We've also heard about the Titanfall 3 stuff, and I'm not going to lie, I do kind of get Titanfall vibes from Marathon, so maybe Bungie knows something about that too, and they're already trying to grab some Titanfall people. But with the Combat Evolved remake, is that going to come with multiplayer, or is Halo Infinite going to be the multiplayer for another 2 years until we get Halo 7 or whenever that releases? Or if Certain Affinity's game mode ever gets released anytime at all? I definitely think Bungie knows what they're doing when it comes to that. But what do you think? Do you think that I'm crazy and that my tinfoil hat is strapped too tight to my head? Is Bungie really trying to siphon the Halo player base with Marathon? Again, I know it's not the same type of game, but I just can't help but notice the amount of Halo content creators that have been incorporated into the Marathon Marketing Blitz. Let me know in the comments, are you guys sticking with Halo? Are you gonna get ready to play some Marathon in the alpha or the beta? I personally am excited for Marathon, I think. Hopeful, at least. I want some good games, I want some fun games, I want more games to play. And quite honestly, until I get my hands on the alpha or the beta, I won't really know if this is a game that's for me. This could be completely wrong, you know, I could be blowing smoke out here. But again, I really do think that Bungie is doing this on purpose. But that's going to do it for the video, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoyed, make sure you leave a like down below. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. And if you made it this far into the video, just put a worm in the comments. I would greatly appreciate a worm.